giving out weddings. Well, I don't like giving out
weddings.
I don't like performing spontaneous weddings for people that I don't know.
Do you enjoy
Which happens-
spontaneous weddings for people you do know?
If I know that it's gonna last, yes,
Oh dang, you're the old-fashioned type.
I am. Yeah, we're going
You
through
care
marriage
about-
counseling before I
You
marry
care
you.
about love and such. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
If Trevor and I were to get married right now, you would do
Wait.
it.
no, we've been together forever. I've never been more aroused except for that time I saw a guy fight a moose or whatever.
Yep, me too. That's
Yeah.
how you know we're meant to be.
You said we're going through marriage counseling, just you and me.
Trevor, I'll send you the video of the moose and the guy tonight.
Cool.
Just for your evening.
Who's next?
I mean,
think
if we don't count the previous one as one, Spike every day has put one sock and one boot on, and then one sock and one boot on.
Huh.
What
Yeah.
monster are you?
You're
Why would you
terrible.
do that? Why would you put your boot on before putting on your other sock? Your foot's
He's-
gonna get cold.
He's different, okay? He
Yeah,
doesn't.
in a weird way.
Well, I mean, it speeds up the process in his mind. Why would you slow it down and do the individual when you could just make sure that one's ready to go?
You're right.
I mean, who really likes wet socks? Like, you put that foot on the ground,
I do.
you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
My
I was
socks
gonna
are
get
wet
upset
right now.
about why you would be standing in wet things all the time, but then I remembered boats.
Yeah, that's right. See? Spike is naturally just wet all the time, so.
So your socks are always wet.
Huh?
Your socks are always wet.
No, so not because he automatically puts the sock on, then the boot. And that
It doesn't
makes sure
matter.
that
Your
they end
skin
up
is
dry.
always wet because of your race, so your sock is always wet.
Dang, that really defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yep. Next.
Unless they're waterproof on the inside.
I'm
There we go.
waterproof on the inside.
Magic sock.
I mean, that's true.
I
It's
am.
very true. You
Hello?
don't usually let water out of yourself unless you get cut or spit or you pee.
You lock yourself out.
So it seems like pretty often you do let water out of yourself.
Yeah,
And like sweat
but most of the time your water.
and like
I didn't
tears
lock
all
the
the
door.
time. Well, no,
I
I'm
want you guys to
crying
know Chloe
always,
locked
guys.
herself out of a door in the middle of our house. That doesn't actually goes nowhere. It goes to another room. Back yourself out.
all right. Fun
Yeah,
fact:
yeah.
At least you
Albert
didn't
wakes
get
me up
last
every
place in
morning.
Mario Party.
Waluigi got what he deserved.
He did.
Wow, you guys just cut off Joey. Who's sharing his
Yeah,
fun
it's
facts.
Oh,
fine.
Joey.
It's cool.
Definitely wasn't.
It's my own secret lore now.
No, I know it.
We
I heard
have
you.
our
I
own
was paying
world.
All I
attention.
can hear is Jordan talking because he's so freaking loud, no matter how.
Ah, because I
now.
speak into my mic closely.
No, it's just because you're you.
I'll wake me
Yeah,
up every morning.
You eat
Aw.
peanuts every morning?
Yep. No, Albert wakes me up every morning.
Ooh,
Oh, speaking of which,
a classic alarm clock.
And I was Albert dead. Oh,
yeah.
you're giving me Albert.
Wow.
No, I
Also,
killed them.
I was gonna say that it was gonna be darker. I was gonna say that, well, not super darker, but just like he wakes me up before he dissipates because I thought Find Familiar lasted like 24 hours or something like that. Apparently, it doesn't have a limit,
Yeah, it stays until you make it go away or it dies.
which makes sense. But I was
Because they're kind of not very useful. They're just there.
Oh,
yeah.
if you could do me a favor and add Phoebe somewhere. I have a horse out there.
You have a seahorse, and
A seahorse.
she's drowning.
No. She can live.
That's not how that
Wait,
works.
the seahorse
No,
Oh,
she's
'cause it's
she's
on-
good. She's magically made, and she floats above water that automatically appears underneath her.
That's the lore.
Yep, that's the lore.
That's why he puts his socks on first and then his boots, so that BB doesn't
That's
get his
the
socks
lore,
wet.
baby. All right, Joey eats owls every morning. Next.
No.
Phoebe's not your typical seahorse, Josh.
What was that, Josh? Josh. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm working.
I don't have one.
One job.
Fun.
You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and say that there was a room in the Bard College that I attended that yeah, let's go with that. That was afflicted with a repeating mess spell. Like that just made it messy every day on time. And so the usual punishment for students who weren't good was to clean up that room,
Oh, that's mean.
which would have a recurring mess spell on it. It's not something that any other professors could solve. It was just there's rumors about, legends of the mess room about how it got that way, but there was no official story, so it's just a spell or something that went wrong.
From the
We're
last-
going for an adventure with Joey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it a bear you fought?
Well,
Yeah.
that was a good one. Frick.
What?
Did you scare away Moose one time?
Joey put us in the microwave.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. The printer just turned on behind me, and I got really scared.
That's what your fun fact is.
Nope. Freaking. Ulamog. I don't know. Ulamog has a fear of. Ulamog has a fear of spiders.
Why?
Yeah.
It's not like an irrational fear, like if you were to see one, he wouldn't be able to crush it. It's more of like he doesn't like he got bit by one once and he had an allergic reaction to it. So now he's just like, frick those things.
Allergic reaction or poison?
One of the two.
He has an allergy to poison.
Yeah. Oh,
Me too.
dang. There goes my fun fact for next week.
Yeah, we'll just sure he doesn't
I'm
like.
allergic to
He's
poison.
he's not a fan of spiders.
Wait, could I have just said my fun fact is I'm immune to poison, and then my character's immune to poison?
That's
Oh,
not what I'm immune to
Big
dying.
brain. Barsoon secretly found 2 million gold in his shoe. Who knows?
Crazy.
Spike's immune to all magic damage.
Yep.
Matthias is a DM.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, it works for me. You did it. You found the secret puzzle.
Man, I love being in a microwave.
I wish
Oh,
I was a
popcorn.
microwave.
I should get some popcorn.
Identify as a microwave. Do you feel like it?
Oh, I know what Matt's doing, but I don't like it.
You need to warn
So-
me next time you use the printer, because it scared the crap out of me.
Who's that? Hey, who's you?
Who's that
Hey!
Shadow Man?
That's my dad.
Who are you, Shadow Man?
Oh, he's gone.
Who is it?
Is he punching out death
Oh, me.
lists?
Who is it?
It's my dad.
Yo, what's up, Pops? You know, technically, I'm your son too, because we have the same name.
That's not
What?
how. No.
Not how that
Oh, yeah.
works.
All Joshes are connected.
I mean, yeah, but also no, not like that.
I'm your brother.
I could
Your
be
butt
your
brother.
dad, Josh.
Huh?
Your butt daddy.
I could be your dad.
You are
No.
my dad.
Did you notice that everybody in this game except for Matt has a J name?
Kick your man out.
And
What's
you.
your J name?
And you.
Popcorn too.
Trevor.
I'm the DM. I said everybody in this game. I'm above this game, Josh.
Wow.
You play characters all over the game.
I am a character. Me.
The characters are.
And arms.
Yo, so in this Christmas party I was in, they did like 2 games. And
Oh no, my popcorn is stolen. Sorry.
That
Okay.
Christmas party?
Yeah. They did 2 games and then a giveaway, and me and 2 other people were new to the group as like the first event, and so it's like, yeah, new people. One of the people, his Discord name was Hopeful Servant, cringy, but that's his name. And we did the first game, and he won. I'm like, oh yay! And it turns out he got a $25 gift card for Amazon. I'm like, I'm gonna try better on the next game. So we do the next game. It's on like Christmas songs. He ends up winning that game too. I'm like, you must know a lot of Christmas stuff. Because they both were trivia games. And then they're like, all right, now let's get to the random giveaway. They pulled out this wheel generator with all the names on the call, right? There's like 20 names or something. My name's on there. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get it, but hey, you know, whatever. It's a fun time. Spin, 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 spin.
I only eat popcorn that other people pop.
Hopeful Servant won.
Oh my
All
God.
3.
The random generator gave him the next prize, and everyone went crazy. I'm like, you got to buy lottery tickets right now.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane. I'm like, the heck? Also, I'm really hoping that my group that I've been talking about chooses Curse of Strahd. And so I've been looking up, like, minis for Curse of Strahd and stuff like that. I found a very bad place for me to be. Because they cost a lot of money.
Is it miniature market?
WizKids. And
That's
then,
even
like,
worse.
and then Amazon with, like, the spell effect little icon things, and then
Go to miniature market. It's better. It's cheaper.
I don't want the tokens so much that I want like the fireball icon thing for tabletop.
No, use miniature market because they're a third hand, and they discount a lot of stuff and sell. That's where I get all my stuff from.
Dope.
Hey, that's what happened last week.
Last week we were going through the Mournlands. That's where we
Yeah.
are. We stumbled upon
this-
ruins. At those ruins, we started feeling the rumbly tumblings, but not in our stomach.
Had a
Kinda
whole
like
bunch of
that.
diarrhea.
And then purple worm, but
Me, I was having diarrhea.
Oops, too many baby purple worms.
Yeah.
it was a purple worm, but they were smaller. But there was a lot of them. And we were like, oh no, we might die. But Matthias was like, I'm about to whoop their butts. But then, whoa, robots! and
The more accurate depiction of what Matthias was going through.
robots show up. They slightly threaten us, but then help us. And then once all the purple worms are dead, they bring us to their wonderful city, where we kind of get a robot-themed Court of Owls experience, where we don't know if we're gonna live or die. They're like, well, we can take you to where we think you need to go, because that's the place that no one else goes. And so they lead us very quickly, but not very quickly, to this island in the middle of a dried up sea. Probably really dope. But the guy was like, hey, don't look at it too long, we're gonna get there. And so we walk across the dried sea, and we get
This is
to the
the
island.
words were, we're pushing midnight, boys. Let's get over this water.
Go! So we get across the sea.
We were
Perilous
looking for
journey.
Charm. Charm
get to
was
the
word
island.
words we were looking
We walk up
Looking
to the
for
island,
Tarn.
and as we walk up to the island, oh wow, what a what a bustling city with people doing specific things, and a minotaur in love with a girl and wants to get married right now. And so we have a wonderful night of celebration with them as the wedding has ensued. We go to sleep. We wake up this grand morning and see the same people doing the same things in the same order. We're in a time loop. This is the Matrix. Pick your pill.
Blue.
The Matrix
Uh,
wasn't a time loop.
Don't
Did
worry
you
about it.
watch The Matrix?
I still want to pick my
Of-
pill. Give me my options.
Red, blue, green, yellow.
Strawberry.
Yellow.
Oh, you took the one that
Why?
tastes like urine because it's made out of urine.
Can I
You're in
smash
luck.
them all up like a Skittles thingy
Uh-huh.
and then eat them all, like just nibble on them?
You see God.
Oh.
But even worse, God sees you.
Oh no.
Of
Alright.
note, Barshoon surfboarded like a boss away from the purple worm. Way cooler than Spike did.
That is correct. That is canon.
I swam, but yeah, I didn't surfboard.
I swam boarded.
I swam boarded.
I slam birded. Slamburgernies.
Yeah, so we just woke up and went downstairs in the Hearth and Pride and were welcomed by the barkeep, the owner, I believe, Kit Pride Main.
Kit Pride Man.
Oops, time loop.
Or Proud Man. Proud Man. Oh, my stream
Proud?
is still running. Proud
I
Man.
thought it was Pride Main because it's the Hearth and Pride.
Hey, I hit the stop screen button and my whole everything went away. I'm back.
Big bro.
I can tell you because I can right click him right here because I put his name on his character.
Yeah, but what if you did it wrong?
Proud Man. Pretty sure I did. Pride Main is way too on the nose. Like when you boop a cat.
I hate you.
I'm pretty sure what was happening right now is this Minotaur was talking
Yeah.
about getting married to Cynthia
Again,
again.
for the second day in a row.
Yeah, that's
Frick.
that's where we at. So I guess down on one knee with his arms stretched out wide. Oh, great holy man, would you do me this favor of wedding me and my beloved? And the entire town has stopped what they're doing and is now watching. They're looking at you guys.
Oh. I turn around.
And it's
the rest of
exactly the
them?
same like intonation and everything as the day before.
Yep.
Okay. Hey guys, I think we're in a time loop like in that movie The Matrix.
Matrix is canon!
That's funny. He's a funny man.
We did it.
Funny jokes.
We
So
said,
do we have to like
I
find the
feel
yellow
like
pill or
I heard that joke better, but never. That was the best version I ever heard.
Thanks. Thank you very much. I start checking bushes for Justin Kerprank. No, I don't know how would
Oh man.
I don't know how I would actually respond in this situation. I think just honestly looking around.
Matthias, I think
Like-
he wants to renew his vows.
Yeah, I turn back to him. Just 1 second. It's really, what the heck is going on?
Just he's getting really nervous looking around. Everybody's looking at him.
I could have just shrugged like that. I don't know.
I might not be the best at social cues, but I think you need to give him an answer or he's gonna explode. Look at him, he's dancing.
I let out a big sigh, and I turned back around. Yes, of course.
Hey, is he proposing with a ring?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I
I
guess
get
Steal
it.
the
metal
ring,
on it.
it'll break the curse.
You cast heat metal on the ring as he's holding it?
Yep.
Okay, well, first, yes. And he joyously leaps up again, just like yesterday. Oh, sure! Oh, what wonderful bliss! And he pulls a ring out of his satchel, and Matt casts heat metal on it, and he goes, ah! And he drops it. And let's see what happens to it. Nice. It bounces and rolls down the street, and goes, "Du-du-du-du-ding, clomp," into the sewer grate.
Oh,
Oh.
my goodness.
That's a sad day.
It sure is.
Well, you can't get married now.
What do we? I will find a new ring. I will return momentarily. And he gets off of his knee, and he turns around and he kisses Cynthia on the forehead, and he just darts off, into town to find a new ring. As everyone very confusedly goes back about their day. These little tabaxi children chasing this goat.
What time of day is it?
How is he going to find
It
another-
is mid-morning, almost afternoon. Oh, and just to
Picture-
keep things simple. We're gonna play in day parts, morning to afternoon, afternoon to night, night to morning. Just because it's a lot easier than to break everything down hour by hour and try to remember what's going on. So essentially, everybody can do one like thing per day part. Think of it like that.
3 things per day. Cool.
Okay.
I just picture him going around the corner and just like glitching out because like there's no jewel smith in the town, so he's just like no idea what to do with himself.
I'm so confused. How is this happening?
I'll walk up to Cynthia and I'll say, "Hi, Cynthia. Have we met before?"
She,
Ooh.
no, I don't believe so. Well, I'm Cynthia. Who are you?
I'm River, the brother of all of them, specifically
Oh, your siblings. I can see the resemblance.
adopted.
Oh,
And that's you really don't remember Spike from last night?
I feel like I would remember if a fish spoke to me before.
Well, I mean, I'm not actually a fish. I got these gills, but it's a little offensive. Not gonna lie. You don't remember having drinks at the bar at all?
No, last night I spent a very lovely night walking through the meadow with Cornelius, and then we came back, and I had prickly pear stew with Emily, and then I fell asleep like I normally do.
Oh, that's lovely. A trip through the meadow. How nice.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to huddle up real quick.
Yes.
I kind of feel
Brother huddle.
brother huddle.
Yep.
So I think someone is maybe casting like forgetting magic on this town, and we're immune to it in the same way that we were to like the soul sucking magic. Because we're that special, I guess.
I
The-
guess we're special. I don't.
The difference could also be that they were here when the magic was cast and we entered post, so it doesn't affect our memories, but we're stuck in the loop just like they are.
Well, if that were the
Maybe.
case, where's the Warforged that came in here before? Right,
Charn.
right. What was it?
Mm.
What was his?
We're looking for Charn.
Yeah.
Is it Charn? Charm?
Charm.
CHARN.
Tarn.
Charm.
N as in Nancy
okay.
at the end.
Yeah, I gotcha. So if that were the case, then Chan should be somewhere around here, and or part of this, and depending on his own state, we would be able to determine how it's affecting us, how it's not affecting us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because he came
Yeah.
in here before, he couldn't have just disappeared unless he left.
Is
Seems like a
Go ahead.
Warforged would stand out. But if we ask anyone now, of course they're not going to know if a Warforged came through because they have only existed since this morning.
What do you think would happen if we threw something out of a loop?
Well, we just did.
I mean, yeah, this is true, but if
But what was
we-
the? I don't think so, because there was a loop before we showed up. We happened to show up, and then the loop is he finds a holy man. That doesn't quite add up if the spell was cast before we got here.
Well, he
Well,
clearly
it could
wanted
just
to.
be the reset after 24 points.
But my point
mean,
is, we've
However
already
many
thrown the
hours
loop.
makes a leap year.
No, but my
yeah,
point
that's
is,
a good point.
if like the loop was already pre-existing, we've already thrown it by just being here and by them interacting with Matthias.
Which means that us doing things to mess it up won't break it, because otherwise it would have already done that.
Absolutely.
And this would have been a
I
very
mean-
boring quest.
I mean,
Exactly.
Has it really left the loop? Because before he was looking to get married, and now he's still looking to get married. It's just prolonged a little bit. You know what I
guess
mean?
So.
But no,
I-
I'm saying last night didn't break the loop.
Mhm.
So why would it break it now?
Yeah.
But his purpose last night was to get married, and when he showed up, it was just the purpose to get married.
I don't think it's revolving around him.
I know.
I don't think it's revolving around us
I'm just
either.
saying one example.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's independent of
multiple
both
people in the
us and them, which means that nothing
Yeah,
we can
I'll-
do
Mm-hmm.
in
Can-
action can affect the actual loop.
Can we see the wizard tower from here?
You can see it
Or, like,
peeking
when you
out over
came
the
in.
trees.
Okay. Does it look
You
like
can
a
also see
wizard
the
tower?
lighthouse peeking out over the trees, and you can also see the top
factory?
dome of the big red building.
Okay. Would we be able to tell that the wizard tower is kind of a wizard tower?
It's pointy and interesting.
Okay.
I mean, you have
That
Albert.
looks like a wizard tower. Or it looks like
Oh, I was
magic?
gonna say you have Albert. You could have him go up.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, can Albert fly up in the sky and I
Sure.
see through his eyes?
Can
I
I?
can see twice as high. I do it.
Yeah. No, he traverses up, and through his eyes, you can see more clearly that it is a very interesting structure that someone of great eccentricness would probably live in.
Okay. So that tower looks like a crazy wizard lives there. And this seems like crazy magic. So probably, if we go there, we'll find the person that did this. Or is doing this. Or... I don't know.
I think we can safely assume that the person doing this, or the thing that's doing this, is the thing we're chasing.
Mm.
Or we have a totally different, totally not something we can prepare for, different kind of monster that we're dealing with here. Which is not preferable.
Well, I mean, I sort of stand by what I said before. If we find Sean, that like
Yeah.
they have to be quite a few steps ahead of where we are right now. Like they would have had multiple encounters with the people that are already here. They would have already had to ask these same questions that we've already been asking.
I mean, unless they got stuck in the loop too. And unless
Unless
they're
they got
forgetting.
stuck, but we need to figure that out anyways.
During this conversation, I would like to just walk away and see if I can leave the way we came.
Bye.
Before you do that, I think you turn around to leave the brother huddle, and you immediately see a Minotaur standing far too close to you as he was reaching out to grab you guys by your shoulder, and he is very. I have found a ring, and there's a smaller woman behind him now, and he
The same
motions to her. And he says, Emily, come forth. I mean, not Emily. What is her name? She has a different name. Emily is a different person. Her name is
Spoilers.
Janice. He says, Janice, please present with the ring to my fellow, this holy man. Yes. And she comes forth and she pulls a pouch and she opens it up and she goes, what kind? And he goes, the best one you have. And she pulls one out, and it has like a shimmering, glowing, magical stone on it. And he goes, "Your second best one, then." And she pulls out just a golden band, and she hands it to Matthias, and then closes the pouch and puts it back in her pocket. And he goes,
Okay.
"Yes, now is the time. Cynthia, come hither!" And Cynthia comes up.
Poor Cynthia.
And everyone stares and watches as they stand before you and your party. Josh walks away. Ulobach just leaves during this.
I just kind of like pat him on the shoulder and just keep walking.
Gotcha.
Tell me your name, sir.
Well, I am Cornelius the Great.
Cornelius. DM.
Yeah.
You said Hornelius.
I said Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Not Hornelius. How dare
He's
you?
got horns, you know.
Horn, horn.
Cornelius. All right.
Cornelius.
Cornelius and Cynthia. Okay.
Yes.
And you said that your betrothed is Cynthia.
Yes, this is her, Cynthia.
Now, we are both eagerly awaiting to be joined in marriage. Yes.
The eagerest, and he like grabs her and pulls her real close. And she's like, "Yes,
Well,
eager."
If I can, it seems to me that a a love so true and pure would want what you had first wanted to give your beloved. I saw how tragic it was that the ring fell into the sewer. I could see if it could be retrieved. And in that case, you have what you first fell in love for, that you would love to see on the finger, as this one whom you have fallen in love for. The symbolism is truly astounding.
You would risk the sewer pipe for me?
Oh, for you, no.
Oh.
For love.
Ah.
All things for love.
As he's going on this long-winded thing, once I get the gist of it, can I walk over to the sewer pipe and look down to see if I can see the ring?
Sure. Yeah.
While they're doing this, I'll be right back.
Your eyeball checks.
You want
Persuasion.
perception? Ah, yes, I must persuade the ring to come forth. Let's see.
Oh,
That
ring!
is a
Ring,
18.
come here.
A what?
18 perceptione.
Okay. So there's something I can do in here. Oh wait, never mind. This is speak
Oh,
as.
that was the wrong character, but
I
rolled
wanted
a
to
15.
whisper to you, and I can't
Oh.
whisper to you. So I'm just gonna say it out loud. Okay. So you look down the sewer grate, and you see the ring kind of caught within the slime and muck and moss that grows in the sewer grate. It's not very far from you.
Okay.
Because this goes down pretty far. I would say it's probably about 15 feet down. But you also see the light catch something much farther at the bottom of the sewer grate. That's kind of a triangular shape, but not like a 90 degree. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Not like a is it isosceles? Is that the one?
Is
Yeah,
it
that
a
have all equal sides, 60 degrees on each.
equilateral?
No. What's the other one?
Not that.
It's where the two are longer
Do you
and
want
one
a right,
shorter.
a right
Yeah.
triangle?
Yeah. that
Sure.
Okay.
Acute, obtuse.
No, I think isosceles
Gray
is the one I'm
moose.
talking about, where it's two
Peppermint.
equal that are longer and one shorter.
So it doesn't have a right angle at one side and then like this.
It's got like two
It's-
260s.
It's like
Okay,
yeah, it's
130.
like a whoop whoop.
So
Hey,
okay.
I looked down the
Okay.
sewer grate and I saw Celise. Thank you. I'll be here all night. And, okay, interesting. How far down does that seem?
Wah, wah.
Probably about 45, 50 feet down. It's pretty far
Okay.
down. You can't really see anything else, and you're only able to really see it because of the way the sun's hitting it. It's like just
Yeah.
gleaming enough that you can see it down there.
Okay. Well, I'll mage hand real quick and grab the ring.
Okay.
And pull that back up. And keep. But I'll at some point in time, even if I don't do it, I would like to fill in my brothers that there's something weird at the bottom of the well.
That's fine.
There's a weird shiny triangle down there.
Ulamak,
Yes.
you walk down the cobblestone path that led to the town. You eventually get to the walking path. And you follow that for it was like a mile and a half out of town before you got here. So you're gonna follow it all the way out and see what happens?
Yeah, I want to see if we can just straight up walk out the way we came.
Okay. So you walk back down that path. You eventually get to the point where you can see through the trees again and start to see the desert
Yeah.
of the Mournlands. And you get to the tree line, that you walked in through.
Mhm.
And as you're trying to exit the path out, you're just stopped by an invisible force.
Can I like? Obviously, I like kind of like walk into it and I'm startled.
Yep.
Can I like
You
take
can
my
push
hand
against it. Yep. You
put
can
a
try
hand
to
against
move. It's a and it pushes you back every time.
Charge it.
it?
It only looks small because it's so far
Oh
away.
my gosh, it's
Um,
WandaVision.
Yeah.
Give
God.
me a perception check.
Okay. That was a terrible roll. Perception, you say?
Mhm.
12.
Okay. With a 12, you look up and down the tree line.
Yeah.
Up into the trees, and then try to look down it as far as you can. And you can see parts where trees have not grown out, but been cut off by whatever this force is, and they are dead and like brittle and falling apart on the other side. But then on this side are still full, living as if they were never touched trees. So you can tell that there's a defined shape to whatever this is that goes up and over.
Okay, so it has the dome shape to it.
Mhm.
Does the force field or whatever cut off the branch, or does it decay once it leaves the force field?
It decays on the other side.
Okay.
But it's also that destroyed, obliterated moorland kind of decay that you've seen
Yeah.
already moving through
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
the desert, the moorland.
It's not like it looks like it just aged on its own. It looks like that there's a line going through it where this side is that decayed and this side is still growing and alive.
Do I have, with my very limited knowledge of magic, can I do an Arcana check to see if I understand?
You can always try.
That is a 13.
You know it's a force field of some type.
Okay.
Or I guess a better phrase would be it's a barrier.
Can I perceive whether it was cast in a aggressive containment matter or a protective matter? Like, was this meant to defend
No,
from
I
the
don't-
casualty of
I
the
don't
moorland?
think you can.
Okay.
I don't think you'd be able to seduce that from this.
Okay.
Seduce that? Seduce that. What up, spell? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, force field,
What's-
how you feeling today?
What's your casting components? He, she? Nice. What?
So. Okay, but
Alright, so
I can't deduce
Josh-
that what kind of direction it's coming from, essentially.
Yes. So
Okay.
Josh, you'll return to town mid-afternoon.
Okay, cool.
So you're going to lose the rest of your morning and the beginning of your afternoon.
That's fine.
Joey has retrieved the ring with Mage Hand. He's also seen the strange triangle thing in the sewer. I would say
I look disappointed at River. Barsoon does. Like, kind of
No,
exasperated.
no, I haven't shown it. I'm not that
Okay.
like I've just kind of gotten it to like basically set you up for whatever you
Huh.
have coming next. Also, so you don't have to get dirty in the sewer, which I assume that you would not enjoy. Would you enjoy?
I mean,
is that
I
is
wouldn't.
that your secret? You would?
I wouldn't. I don't. Barsoon
Oh,
wouldn't, certainly.
okay.
However,
Matt would.
it's
Getting down and dirty for love.
I guess. I think it's worth investigating.
As soon as I get back to the town, I would like to share what I know with the brothers.
Okay.
Well,
It's still the morning.
River.
Yeah.
I think while you're looking at that thing long enough,
Yep.
you eventually see a shadow move over it, but the
Oh.
light persistent, as in something is moving down inside the sewer.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You can't tell if it's a rat or if it's a 500-year-old ancient dragon.
Okay.
Spike.
Guys, that's a
so-
rat.
So while they're doing all this, I look at the lovely bride and groom and say, so while they look for the ring, we might as well keep the ceremony going.
Oh
Uh,
God.
If you guys would like to share your love and affection for one another, and I gesture towards the Minotaur and say, do you have anything to say to Cynthia? We could just keep it going.
He
Matthias?
just he
Matthias?
goes and goes and goes. He starts to say, "Oh yes, her eyes are like lakes of crystal, and her teeth are like shimmering pearls." And he goes and drones and goes, and she's just kind of like, "Yes, yes, they are."
Now,
Man,
Cynthia.
she doesn't seem into this guy at all. He seems so smothering. Ah,
I mean, when we partied with them last night, was she ever into the party?
Oh yeah,
She was enjoying it
definitely.
last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was definitely. She's just a more reserved person.
Got it. So
It's-
like,
She's also a human that's really into a minotaur, so like, gotta be weird,
mhm.
gotta be kinky.
Now, Cynthia,
right,
if you would
alright.
like to share your
Under the
thing,
horns.
share for Cornelius.
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 Yeah, sure.
Canon.
She goes, "Oh,
This whole
well,
time I am Barshoon is absolutely mad dogging Spike. I'm looking at you awfully bad.
Cornelius is the sweetest, gentlest creature I've ever met, and he can wrestle a puppy or wrestle a lion, and either way he'll win. And he is lovely, and he just has the thickest, largest, hardest horns, in all of Eberron, all of them, the whole Eberron.
One
Whoa.
whole Eberron.
One whole
Whoa.
Eberron, please.
Whoa, Cornelius, you're getting hyped up.
He's the total package.
Well
Oh.
said. Well said, Cynthia.
Come on.
I'm
She
gonna.
winks,
Oh,
and
gonna
she starts
nudge.
going like this.
Dude, hey, holy
I
ceremony.
walk over, put my hand on Spike's shoulder, and say, "Could you give us a minute?" And I look at you and try to pull you over for another brother huddle. Jeez.
Who? Okay,
Matthias, you take it from
hold
here.
on. River is walking back. Spike
No,
and Barshoon.
I'm trying to get somebody else to get over here because I'm starting to tie a rope around myself.
Please take me. Please take me. I'll do anything.
Oh no, you
Okay,
gotta
yeah.
perform the ceremony. We could walk over. Barshoon and I could walk over.
Does Matthias is
Hold
stuck
on.
alone?
Pull me
You
that
and
way.
Barshoon are talking. Matthias is.
Do I see
I
him
sneeze.
motioning?
Yeah, I'm motioning like towards, like Barshoon as he's walking away, and then kind of towards Spike, but he seems wrapped up in this conversation.
Oh, I'm your third choice. Oh, okay.
Okay,
I guess I'll meander over
Alright,
there
all
to
right.
help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I'll be like,
ceremony?
he is my reception and pre-service handler. I'll be right back, and I walk
Also
over
love
to
it.
River.
I'm gonna hand you the end of a rope that I've tied to myself, and say,
Oh no!
"There's something shining at the bottom of this sewer. I'm gonna go get it."
Oh.
You are looking through a 5x5 grate.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Like
I'm
a
now
little- you're looking
I am
through.
now-
It is not big.
I am
You
n-
can
oh.
fit in it.
inch, 5 inch.
Yes.
Oh, that changes things.
It is just it's not a manhole. It's just a grate.
Ah,
I like the idea of you still trying though.
yeah. I'm gonna try to pull the grate out.
Doesn't budge.
Okay, I'm gonna try harder.
Still doesn't budge.
I'll
Okay.
give you. Oh,
Well,
okay. I was gonna give you guidance.
Don't you have
No.
familiars?
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna budge. Sorry about this. I'll take the rope back and start untying it for myself.
Jump the gun a
Oh,
little bit.
Please tell me something else to do so I don't have to go back there.
While you two are untying River, that nice woman Janice, who gave the extra ring to Cornelius, kind of walks up behind you and ahem.
Yeah. Hi. Yes.
Hi. You're strange folk, and definitely adventurers. I dare say. I would
Is it
say.
because of the horns?
I didn't even notice. We have some horny people around here.
I heard.
One of you ran off into the woods strangely, and that's fine. The other two of you are over there. Something. Well, I have a proposition for you and your group of adventurers.
Okay.
Okay.
I run. I'm Janice, yes, and
Hi,
I
Janice.
run Tucker's General Store, which is right over there. It's that nice little establishment. We have a little bit of everything. If you need a little something, come by and get it. And I've been expecting my nephew to come by for oh my probably a month now, and he was supposed to drop a shipment off, and I have not seen him. He has not been here.
Huh.
And I was wondering if you guys could possibly. I just want to make sure he's okay, that he didn't wreck in the lake. He comes up off the west dock, over past that strange thing over there. I can't specifically remember
What's she
what it
pointing
is.
towards?
The
She's
he
pointing
comes-
towards the tower.
The
yeah.
wizard tower.
He
Yeah.
comes to the dock.
Yeah, the west dock. It's past that
Okay.
that building.
How does he climb up the dock? Is he really strong?
He takes his boat over the water and then docks at it.
Oh.
And then he fills his cart with goods and then brings them to me, and I sell them here.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Sorry. He yeah. He's sorry.
I thought
Do you not
the
have
west
water
side.
where
The
you're
west
from?
side must be different. What?
Well, we were probably gonna go that way anyways. So
Yeah.
what's his name again?
Yeah. What's his name?
His name is
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon.
Squirtle. Gyarados.
That's in my notes, so it's canon.
Nope, that's not his name is in my notes. And that's
Cyndaquil?
canon.
No. My name is no.
My sign is no.
My number is
Wrong.
My
enough.
theory is confirmed.
What is confirmed?
Kind of.
Eric. His name
Kind
is
of, not really.
Eric
Okay.
I'll send it to you, Josh. Hold on.
With a C or a K?
with the C.
F.
That's
A
an F.
C and a K.
Where's your chat? Josh.
Eric. All right. We got a quest.
You got what?
Quest.
And she says
And your name was Janice.
Janice. And
You said you've been waiting a month.
a month. It's been a whole month, and he hasn't. He's normally here by now.
And where can we find you?
In Tucker's General Store, right over
You
here.
live there?
I do.
Okay. Thank you.
And if you find him, I don't have much I can offer, but I could
know
always
what?
offer a
You know what?
nice
The-
discount at the general
you know
store.
what? That'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you. That'd be wonderful. It's not
Oh.
necessary. We could really just take care of it. We thank you for being considerate. It's very nice.
Side
it
note,
was Agatha all along.
do you know what that shiny thing is down at the bottom of the sewer? I'll try to point it out to her.
The what?
Down-
Here, lean
down there,
over.
There's like a shiny thing.
Huh? No. No idea.
Hmm.
I also didn't know we had a sewer in this town.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, I was gonna ask if you knew how to get down there, but it seems like
That would be a yes.
oh.
Those are called jokes. It's a no.
Oh. That was good. Do you know
Also-
who would know?
Yeah, you too, man.
Is there like an engineer?
Maybe Kit?
Ted.
Who's kid?
Kit Proudmane might
Oh,
know.
okay.
Bellator might know. He knows a lot of weird things about this town.
Quick question: is swimming one of your hobbies? Maybe fishing?
I like to go down to the water and get tackled sometimes. Does that count?
To get
I
tackled.
mean, tackle my line. How? Whoa.
Sorry, I've okay.
We're the most sexually
have
repressed
you-
town in all of
I
Everod.
can tell. Did did you have? Do you happen to do that today? Yesterday? That's something you frequently do.
Last time I was by the water,
Uh-huh.
probably 2 days ago.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, consider doing that, or just going to the water. You don't have to do that. Just go to the water sometime today. I heard it's really fresh water today.
Mm,
Really cool. Really refreshing.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go down there too because I heard it's also refreshing, and I need refreshment. Also,
I am very busy though. I'm counting my inventory. I've got
Oh.
the new potions to put out from Emily. I have lunch with Phil and Calder, and I can't cancel that on him. He gets feisty whenever you cancel
self-loading at
anything on
6:30.
him.
Can't skip that again.
Yeah, I will see. If not today, I promise you tomorrow.
Okay, that's fair. Also, quick question. Sorry to ask so many questions. What is that? And I point to the tower.
You're pointing at the wizard tower.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know
She
what it is.
yeah. So well, what you've all called it.
Sure.
So she looks and she almost seems visibly confused while looking at it. And she goes, it's it's a building.
Yeah, I gathered that. What kind of building? You know who lives there?
No, and I honestly don't remember ever really thinking about it until you pointed it out.
Oh,
I'm behind her shoulder, like I called it.
okay. Well, we will definitely look for your nephew. What was his name again?
Eric.
Eric with a C.
We will definitely look for your nephew Eric
With a C.
with
With
a
a F.
C, not a K.
Well, there isn't
Or-
any sea anymore. It dried up.
Oh wow! All right. Well, thank you, Janice. I hope that this wedding goes well with your, I hope, selling of that ring. Good day to you.
Too.
Is she gone?
She's gonna walk back to her little shop. Sucker's
River?
Goods.
What
Mhm.
the heck just happened? The river's not
She's-
there, River.
Got him.
Yeah, she's not a crazy old lady.
What if she is crazy? What if everybody's just crazy?
Well, I think it's probably the wizard tower that they don't know what it is when it's very clearly a wizard tower.
I mean, it could be anything. There's not like
People get
lasers
confused when
pointing
they
out
look
of
at
it.
it, except for us, because we're special magic babies.
Why are we special magic babies?
I
River?
don't
Why
know,
can't
I
we be
didn't
just
ask to be a
regular
special magic
babies?
baby. I want to be a normal baby.
And
And
I'm already
a magic
special.
baby.
I pull on my horn. I'm already special. Okay.
You gotta
I'm glad
be
we're having
careful
this.
with the touching on your horns around here.
Yeah.
Just
Got
Janice
Cornelius
looks back
behind me.
and is
Yeah.
like, "Ooh,
You see him behind you, like measuring his horn compared to yours.
It's a lot bigger.
All right. I'll go
I
back
think-
and finish the
Yeah.
ceremony if I can, or
I
whatever.
mean, I think as we go back here, let me try something.
Yeah.
There's a, I guess we'll just go to what was her name? Cynthia. You're
Mhm.
like, hey Cynthia, how do you like the water that's around this town? How do you lake? The lake?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very, very big lake. She says, I very much like it. There's a nice spot past the meadows where you can walk out, and there's a nice sand beach, and you walk right into it. We went there last night. It's beautiful.
Oh.
It's so
That's
refreshing.
wonderful. Yeah, I've heard it's very refreshing. You know what? You seem like a good friend. When we get done marrying you and you have your time, what if we all went to that spot together and had a hangout, and had like a cookout, a grill.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. How about? I think you're gonna want to celebrate your new marriage. What about tonight we celebrate on the lakeside?
Oh, that's a good idea. I've heard it's a really beautiful place.
I heard it's really refreshing.
Mm.
I think Cornelius kind of has this whole shindig planned.
Listen, shindigs are multi-locational.
You'd have to talk to him about it. Hey, Barshoot and Spike, what were you arguing about 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, I
It
basically
was just
say
dragged aside. That's
Ixnay on the Eddingway.
what exactly do you mean?
Their entire thing is a gigantic distraction. And taking up so much of our time just because we have a freaking cleric on our side. I hate it. I want them all to go away so we can figure out what's going on here.
Well, that's what I was doing. We were having
Oh, but
people.
all of you, I made the ring go away, but then
Well-
he goes and finds another ring, and now it's infuriating.
Well, they've been talking over there, so I don't exactly know what kind of information they've been pulling. But personally, I've been curious about getting the information of what they'll say and what they'll do. For instance, I know exactly what it is about Cynthia that Cornelius likes, and I know exactly what Cynthia likes about Cornelius. I mean, obviously, but
Yeah, I've always been a little self-conscious about those.
I don't-
Continue.
I don't know. If this is going to happen every day, why not learn people's ins and outs so that way you have a better chance of understanding them, persuading, moving forward. We could do quite a bit.
Showing them your horn.
Showing them your horn, why not?
All right, how's this for moving forward? I walk over to River, and
No consequences.
Horny.
You can punch him.
what?
Yeah.
River? I don't know how that works. I walk over to River and Matthias and say, "Could you stand back a little bit? I assume they're still kind of near the grate."
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess, but are we doing
Just like
continuity?
10 feet or so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Step back, step back.
I cast Shatter on the grate.
I have a great idea.
I don't think that's
Boom!
a great idea.
Kaboom.
Great.
Yeah.
Aha! Aha!
Does the grate break apart?
Crumbles into the sewer system.
Fantastic. I opened it for you.
It's
A
still
50
kind of
foot
tiny.
drop. And
Do we have a rope?
It is a 50-foot drop.
50.
Yes.
That's
to
a
the,
deep sewer.
yes, to the opening where he saw it. And
Wow.
also, not even River could fit inside of it.
Wait, it's 5 foot wide?
No, it's
But
5
why
inches
was there-
wide.
No, it's not. It is not a manhole. It is a grate. It is small.
Oh,
Okay, I
good
just
drain.
broke the grate apart. though.
hmm
I think
Yeah,
the-
you broke the grate apart.
the
That's
only
just the
grates
cover.
We're thinking about.
If only
Yeah,
we had
uh-huh.
something
Manhole
small that
grates.
could fly down there.
I had that thought. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
where we're
yeah,
headed, and then it's gonna get eaten by whatever's down there, and I'm gonna be really sad.
Yeah.
But what if you
but-
transformed into a bird?
Oh,
And
that's
the
right. I can do that. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
dang
you're
it.
gonna get eaten
No,
by
I'm
whatever's
gonna
down
get
there.
Well, you can't do something with the flying speed.
Spider.
Oh, that's right.
forest, Spider forest.
Yeah, because he's too low
He's a
level.
spider in a forest.
Have we
Also
all
a
seen that movie, by
forest
the way?
in a spider.
Have
Climb
we all
down the
seen that
Spider
grate
one?
Forest, dude,
and
Spider
find
Forest
the,
was great.
the
I love
Triforce of
the
Wisdom.
Horror superhero.
Oh.
What?
Spider
all seen that
Forest.
movie?
Is there
Yeah,
a
everyone's
better-
seen Spider Forest. God.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
I think I probably do. I think that's. Yeah. I think I'll turn to it. That's right. I forgot about my core magic powers.
You forgot you can turn into animals?
Yeah, I've gotten so used to summoning Flambeau. That wasn't his
Albert
name.
and
You're off meta. I love it.
Benjamin.
It's great.
Benjamin.
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 Thank you.
You're welcome.
Benjamin.
I have a bond with Benjamin.
Yeah. Sorry, Albert. I'm gonna send Albert down there first.
Wow. Okay.
Nothing spooked me.
No, drop
Yeah,
Benjamin down first. He's a fire, and then he'll light it up so Albert can follow him,
Albert.
perfect.
can
and
see
then
the dark
Benjamin will
using a
teleport him back up.
owl. That's a lot
Yeah.
of spell slots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send the creature spawned by a spell that I can ritual cast down first.
Okay. So you
So-
send Albert.
I think it's a tiny space, so he's gonna like scrape down the sides, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't really
go
fly
goofy.
down.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
down the sides. He gets down into the openness. And you can tell this is a big room. It's very dark. It is like pitch black. Even with, you know what I mean. Do they have dark vision, right?
I believe so.
Well,
It's
they
just
have
the
night
stats of an
vision.
owl.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
because
like
they're
dark
animals.
vision.
day vision.
Oh, I have day vision.
Yeah, dark vision 120 feet, passive perception 13.
Cool. So even through his eyes, it is dark.
They do have advantage on perception.
Yep.
but
So you can tell that the floor in its gray, like, you know, dark
Mhm.
vision kind of way, is moving, almost like shifting, like,
does it look like it's flowing or like just undulating?
undulating is a good word.
Oh.
Moving into itself, not really moving like it's water, but moving
Mhm.
around and into itself. And you can see these flop, and you can hear them falling from the ceiling and kind of just flopping into the floor. So you look to see where that thing was,
Yeah.
and you can see it, but there's now almost like a layer of slime on top of it.
After the slime goes, does it stop moving after it falls?
Oh no! It and slides around into itself.
Oh.
Isn't that a
Okay.
great noise?
Yeah. Okay, I'll come out of my like trance, seeing through his eyes. I think I'm just gonna de-summon him and re-summon him next to me, as opposed to trying to make him like
Climb up again?
Shawshank Redemption out of there. So it's all gooped up now. The shiny thing.
With the time that's passed since coming outside, we've gone from that late morning into afternoon. So we're at the
Okay.
beginning of afternoon now.
I'm still at the force field, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, also the goop I think is alive, and is moving a whole bunch. There's a lot of weird goop down there. I feel like if we were quicker, maybe. But even with that, I don't know. I also have no idea what that thing is.
I mean,
Um,
Let's table this for now.
Yeah.
we're gonna have another try tomorrow if
I
that
hope so.
is the same as.
I hope
everything else
not.
in this town.
Like let's get the out of here. Like now would be preferable, if not soon. Jeez,
Alright.
I don't want to wake up to this again. These people are. Ugh.
So
I hate
are we all together except for Umalak?
Yeah.
Ulamok? I put the M in front and sometimes the L in front. I don't
It's all good. It happens.
As you guys are standing around this grate, you hear from behind you.
Oh yes, I'm so
friend?
sorry. I turn around, straighten my back. Let's continue. And I continue with their ceremony.
Yay. Same thing as yesterday. Consecration of marriage. You did it.
Yay.
You signed the wedding certificate. They are now forever bound because of you. The town cheers, and they all go into the Hearth and Pride again and begin to party and celebrate. Around this time, Ulamok returns to the village. We're towards the mid-ish of afternoon.
All right, I
You
told
didn't
him.
make it out.
Hey, you find anything?
So long story short, I made it all the way back to where we entered, and there is a projection field of some sort. I can't walk through it. As soon as you make contact with it, it pushes back. There are even trees that were once beautiful and large, and their branches were sticking out, but the field cut off the branches, but not like till they fell, but cut them off as in the first half connected to this, the trunk is alive, but the part on the outside of the force field is dead. So I think that's evidence that the force field is made from within the town. But I don't know if that clarifies anything. It just leaves us back where we started.
Wait.
And I can't tell whether it was done preemptively or it was done to be aggressive. I can't make out the kind of magic.
Wait a minute. Is this a town? From.
Oh.
Is this a town that was in whatever this was before all this?
Run over to the tavern. Open it up. Hey guys, what year is it?
Wait, no. Run over to the tavern. Look on the wall. Skyrim released.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Dang it! No more Elder Scrolls 6.
Spike would have gone into that party, by the way, when they started that party up.
Jeez.
He's in there.
Spike's in it for the long game.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Do you actually run inside and ask what year is it?
Yeah.
Okay, you run inside, you ask what year it is, and one of the townspeople, this very philanthropic-looking tiefling, very dressed up, kerchief and all, turns and goes, "It's 992 YK, you idiot."
What year is it?
Run back out. Is 992 YK?
That was
2 years before the morning. Before Sire was destroyed and wiped off the face of the planet.
these people
Continent.
should be
And planet.
dead.
Oh,
And universe.
this is the
Everyone's its
only
own thing.
town
That survived the
is-
morning.
actually has Syrians in it.
And they're
Yeah.
pretty serious.
About one
So-
thing.
Are we
Horns.
okay? So this is an actual town that's like saved, but why did to this morning happen the same as yesterday?
Again, probably the crazy wizard in the crazy wizard tower. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, no one can look at
Yeah.
the crazy wizard tower without being confused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We figured that out.
Except us.
By
'cause
the
we're such a
way-
magic baby.
So hold on. Now we have to answer the question: was this town destroyed during the morning, and then
Well,
The
clearly
orb
not, because
is-
it's here.
no. But if we're after a demonic force that reverses and controls time, is this just an orb put back in time? Is the sphere of force that we are stuck in just the reversal of time from 2 years before the morning? Or was this did someone cast this as a protection? I think it's the former, but it would make more sense to be the former.
God. It would be an insane amount. That is. That kind of. Okay, listen. I went to school for like several months. That level of magic. Let me make an Arcana check.
With advantage. 7 months of school is advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Well,
You
one of
took
them's
a whole
22.
semester, bro.
Yeah,
Got 'em.
22
You got your-
on Arcana. My thought is that the amount of magic and power needed to reverse time and put in a time loop something from years ago in an entire town is massively, like orders of magnitude greater than even the artifact
Sorcerer
that we
Supreme.
saw that sucked
Yeah.
people's souls.
Yep. No,
So
you,
to
you,
me, it seems
you'd be correct.
crazy complex to do that.
You would have to be an archwizard to do it, or you would have to be essentially. Well, I mean,
The Scarlet Witch.
we can talk about your options here. This can be an insane amount of illusionary magic that
Mhm.
someone is trying to
That's true.
recreate what they lost. It could be exactly what you think, that somebody brought back a time and space and then held it, essentially freezing it in a day loop. That would take an insane amount of temporal magic to do.
It could be a bunch of constructs that are
It
programmed.
could
to
be.
act this
They could
way.
all essentially be warforged. That's along the same lines of like illusionary.
Yeah.
But it's more physical. Or it could be. I mean, I think this would be in everybody's mind.
That we're all dead.
A Lord of Ash.
Oh.
If you're talking about something that powerful, if they had set up this loop beforehand, it could still just be going.
Mm.
So these are all definitely good options.
Did the
And
book
you
have
know,
any info?
you know how I love illusions. Except
The
for
book-
my illusions, people talk like this.
So yeah. By the way, Janice, the ring person, definitely wants us to help find her son, who's not coming
Nephew.
home.
Cousin.
It's that nephew who's not coming home, but she
Yeah, with a
did,
K.
like River said,
With a C.
did not.
with a K,
Yeah,
the
the
sea is dried up.
sea. She thinks the sea is still there, and the more important part, she doesn't know what the Wizard Tower is.
Yeah.
So that's a new place that they
Yeah.
haven't seen. So that's where we need to go.
I mean,
Before we leave town, or just figure out what you want to do. I want to give you guys a small
Also
tour.
of note, she didn't know the sewer existed.
She did.
She also didn't
That's
know
also
the sewer.
true.
Okay.
So it's
There's
Little
also
little-
modifications to an illusion / time warp. That's even more magic.
Oh.
Imagine it's just a 14th level wizard with illusionary terrain.
Oh, that's weird. These are not in order. Okay, so
I was just playing around. What are you doing?
Tailspire, real quick.
Mm.
This is Janice's shop for reference.
Hi, Janice.
I'm locked down. Oh, I'm not.
You're locked
Oh.
into vision.
Oh,
yep.
okay. Cool.
This is the alchemy shop, which is called. I mean, no, this is a taxidermy shop with a sign that says "Alive Again."
Nice.
On it, this is the alchemy shop. That says. Hold on, I have these all written down, and it's a lot easier to do it like that. And this is just because you guys have already walked around, so you should know what's in town.
This is really
This is called Lucid Dreams. This is the alchemy shop. This is called Dead is Better. This is the blacksmith shop. This is the
That
hearth.
is better.
This is the Hearth and Pride, where you stayed last night. This says Talbot's Chop Shop on the outside of it. This says Talbot's Farm on the outside of it. And I think that's it. That's it for now.
Dope.
Because everything else is stuff for later. Okay,
To me-
so now just so you get a little bit more lay and understand how the town is like set up and laid out, and if you want to go into those shops, the shops are all there. Nobody's really there right now though, because most of the people are in partying in the Hearth and Pride.
Right.
Yeah.
I am a little curious that a taxidermy shop could be financially profitable on a small island town.
Yeah, wonder why.
So, if on the way out of town towards the Wizard Tower, which is my vote of where to go, could just peek in there real quick.
Sure.
I could say this in character.
Yeah.
I say it in character.
No, it's totally valid. I've never seen a taxidermy shop really take over if it's not like right next to a very dense forest.
Mm.
We do know what we walked through to get here, right?
Hmm?
Some dense forest.
Nah.
Though it isn't.
It
not
looks like a
huge
desert
island.
to me.
Well, it was a forest before, but surrounded by a lake. But I mean, we can peek in the windows, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
I guess it was a forest before it was a desert.
Yeah, it was a forest all the way out to where it drops
Oh,
off.
shoot.
S-
I keep
so
forgetting that
maybe, maybe not.
everything was destroyed. Sorry.
Yeah. Sire was historically a very rich and beautiful and lush country. So if you're going to go that way and peek in as you're going to the Wizard Tower is what you're doing, right?
That's my vote. If everyone's cool
That's
with
my
it.
vote. Yeah.
Are we grabbing Spike on the way, or are we leaving him behind?
Oh
No,
yeah.
never mind. No, we should bring him. We should bring him.
Yeah.
Hey,
I pop
Spike.
open the door, point, and cast message, and say,
Once was a
Kick
ship
open the
that
door.
sailed the sea, the ship was a belly of tea. The winds blew up, the bow dropped down. Oh, my bully would blow.
Everybody's like,
Sailormen,
what
the
are you
Wellermen
singing?
come, giving their ship a tea and rum. One day, and the second is done, we'll take our leave and go.
we're leaving and doing things.
Hey,
Come on.
Spike.
Yeah,
While you're in there, why don't you give me a perception check?
sick. Oh, so good. I'm so good at those.
It's a 4, isn't it?
No, it's a 10. It's a 10, so like, that's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Not as
Are
good
we
as
still
my
in
passive,
cinematic mode?
but
Kinda.
You might be. I might have to switch it back. Hold on.
We're not locked, but we just got the cool black
yeah,
mark.
sorry.
Can't grab anything.
There's
Yeah,
exploration
yeah.
mode.
Make a perception check.
I got a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a 10, Lottie.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
You see nothing.
But as blind as a bat. It's a bit middle of the ground, but she'll do.
You find somebody eating babies.
In babies.
What?
I just have old bone grinder in my head.
Must be the taxidermist.
I messaged it to you on what's it called? Discord. Is there anything else you want to do while inside?
Well, I mean, with that, I might want to do something.
You hear, hey, Spike. Spike.
Wait, would that all hit like after I see the Elven Man do this?
Yeah, that's after. So you see
dang.
you see that happen, and then you hear them calling for you. The goat runs free through this garden.
I take the drink with me and I leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally, let's
You
go.
meet up outside with all your brothers.
Your brothers.
We're headed to the Wizard Tower because it's weird and no one can look at it. Well, they can, but they. Yeah.
Okay, entirely down. Totally down. I'm saying this as I'm like loading up onto Phoebe. Just saw some elven man whisper into Cynthia's. Did you say Cynthia's ear?
Yep.
Yeah, into Cynthia's
Who are
ear.
you talking to?
I'm
Phoebe.
talking to all of you guys.
And Phoebe mostly.
Yeah, I'm getting on to Phoebe as we speak, but I'm just recapping on what I've seen inside. A lot of drinks, and some elven man was talking to Cynthia.
Hmm.
Whispered into her ear, and I don't know exactly what he said. Could be nothing. The way that I see it, if they get married again tomorrow, he's probably going to whisper the same thing into her ear. If he doesn't, that could be a very interesting thing. So, I guess we'll see. But, just something to come back to if you guys want to continue on with your thing. Oh
Wizard
yeah,
Tower.
actually, fun fact, question. Do I remember seeing him do that the night before? Because this is the second time we've gone to that
Mhm.
party.
I'm gonna say because you weren't being perceptive the night before, and because of the chaos of everything, you can't remember.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
On your way out of town, you're gonna go up, and you're gonna actually go around and cut through where Talbot's chop shop and the farm is, and then come down to get to the tower. You go past the taxidermy shop and take a peek in the window, and you notice that the taxidermy prizes in the shop are a lot more abnormal than you would expect. These aren't deer heads. You see a small, almost like well, it's pretty big. Almost like a very tiny dragon turtle, but very
Huh.
tiny dragon turtle is actually pretty big for like a dragon turtle. You see a manticore like stuffed and hung. You see a bear, but you also see like almost like a werewolf-like creature. So yeah, it's more of a high-end
Wow.
like these creatures must have roamed this island at runtime, and people
Hmm.
came here to hunt them specifically. And this person is known. He's kind of an eccentric, kind of crazy, but he's known for stuffing rare game. And then we're going to go over to here.
Yeah, which tower?
Wizard, not witch.
Yeah,
It's once you see it, you'll know. It's
well, I see two pretty eccentric towers.
Well, I pulled you guys all there, so
Oh, I'm not there.
I'm
you
not either.
should be.
Lol. Ah,
You pulled us
Okay.
there camera-wise, not character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Gotcha.
mean, you have to bring characters. This gate is closed. Somebody opened it. Stop it. Stop opening all the doors on the map.
Alright, hit close.
Thank
you
you.
go.
Because I don't have the way to close it. 'Cause
Sorry.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, that's only one. Okay, here's
where's
the
the
other
other one?
If I can.
How are you doing that? I'm not getting anything when I click on
There
it.
you go.
Oh, there it is.
The right click, yeah. There we go.
Okay. You emerge from the woods and you walk up to this gate. And the building itself looks vacant. Doesn't look like there's anybody here really moving around.
are we gonna be that people in the scary stories we hear where we say hello, like where someone's gonna answer?
Anybody
or-
home?
Yeah, something
I mean,
like that.
I would if.
Is the gate locked?
I cast Thaumaturgy and say,
No.
hello, is anyone home?
Okay,
Oh.
I was about to say if there wasn't a. Okay.
Is the
It
gate-
goes 3 times as loud.
Is the gate locked? It is locked. Does anybody reply? Yes, the gate does. There is a padlock on the gate, and as you shout, it wakes up like Alice in Wonderland,
Alice in
Walt
Wonderland,
Disney
yeah.
style, like
Yeah.
Alabaster? Is
Who
that
the
you?
No!
I made it through!
Walks through.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, it's Alabaster's cousin, Alabuster.
Who? Who lives here?
My master lives here. Do you look for him?
And look for his name first.
Ah, I cannot tell you.
Oh.
Then we're looking for him.
I cannot tell you where he is. And I cannot open the door until he is with you. Those are the
Do
rules.
you know where he
he's-
is?
So he's not inside.
He is not home.
Oh.
Huh.
What does he look like?
He looks like a redacted. I cannot tell you. These are the rules.
Okay, cool.
Huh.
I walk away. Off to.
Here. Party pooper, man.
All right, so
Josh's key character skill. I walk away.
I'm gonna
Spirit of
pick up.
Vax lives on.
I'll be like,
Where is he going?
I'm going to like kind of gesture for the guys to follow me. It's like, we'll be back, and I'm gonna go around this corner.
I'll follow.
I'll think about the spell I was gonna cast.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
fun.
save it for later. I'll be back for you.
I look at the lock and say, "So I have a question for you.
Yes.
When a key goes inside of you,
Mm.
does it feel good?
Does it what?
Does it feel good?
Oh, it is. Woo.
Does it tickle the back of the...
We'll put it this way. I don't need keys to open me.
Everything is sex deprived.
Everything.
Holy cow.
Let's just say I tickle the inside of you and you let us in.
Pike!
Well, that sounds fantastic. Why don't you do it?
Only if you let us in.
Is my master with you?
Yes,
I
I'm
mean,
over
you-
here.
Weird. No tickle. For
I mean,
me.
I was just saying you could call me master, but whatever.
Oh, that's weird. I only have one master, and it's definitely not you. I don't think your key is big enough.
Ooh.
Okay, so you guys go around the
Or
side of the
shoot
building.
Yeah,
vomits in the
we're around the
woods.
corner.
It's literally the situation of I would like to seduce the door. Yeah.
You did
How
the
do I get
meme.
to the locked door. I seduce the door.
Spike, you are literally disgusting. I think you've reached a new level of I don't want to be near you right now.
Nope, there's more.
You never know.
That's
I
a
mean,
lock.
I was
It's
just
metal.
and
Metal.
Mind and it can be persuaded.
Just.
Okay, what are you
no.
doing?
It's no turn on for me.
Okay,
But maybe for him,
So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go to like this section of the wall right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell like kind of gesture everybody to get close to me. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace. And I would like to tie some rope to a grappling hook I have, and I'm going to toss it over the wall.
Can you explain what Pass Without a Trace does?
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a 10% bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked
A plus
except by
10.
magical means.
10 plus, yeah.
Yeah, plus 10, not 10%.
Sorry,
It also
I don't know why I
helps
said
when you're really constipated.
Yes,
Or
has
have
a
kidney
plus
stone.
10 bonus to stealth checks. A creature receives this bonus, leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage.
Okay.
Cannot be tracked by magical means. That's the probably key thing.
Cool.
So yeah.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
And so I'm going to cast that. I'm gonna be like, can't be tracked except by magical means. We're gonna try to go over the wall because he's not here. We need to figure out what is. Tie my grappling hook up and yeet it over the wall. Do I need to
Okay.
do a check for that?
Your grappling hook lands on the wall.
Mhm.
And the rope, like it, you know what I mean, stabilizes and the rope falls down. And you can hear the lock around the corner start jabbering the second you throw it up. And the second it hits the wall. You can't specifically make out what he's saying, but he's saying something.
Do you want to go distract him, Spike?
I think Matthias is the man with words. Fine, I'll do it.
Go seduce the door.
I seduce the door.
So do we need to make stealth checks?
If you'd like to.
His spell would be
Well-
useless if we did not make stealth checks.
Well, the point is that we can at least do so quietly, even if we have to also make athletic checks to do the climbing part. The point is we can do it quietly.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do us climbing up the rope? Do you want us to do athletics and then stealth, or just stealth?
Do athletics then stealth.
Okay.
Here we
Do
go,
you wanna
baby.
One at a time,
Athletics.
or all at once?
Sure.
Jeez.
Ooh,
I'm strong.
14 athletics.
Okay.
Oh, it was almost a 19.
Come on, baby.
It was so
That's a
close.
7.
It's a 2.
Athletics.
no.
Athletics, I have a 19.
So
I
you
realize-
all are able to climb the wall. Yes, no problem.
All right, now for stealth.
All right.
And we got a plus 10.
Yep.
That is a 27.
Oh, not sleight of
And
hand.
this is why we did it
So,
because I have
That's 20.
disadvantage with stealth.
so I
That's one-
did roll a 14, but it was also a 1 on the roll that I did. I ended up with 14, but I started with the number
Oh.
1 on the dice.
And I
Yeah.
got a nat 20.
Oh, that's crazy. So
I have
we
a
a
I got a
nat 20
17.
and a natural fail. Okay. What is Spike doing?
I walk up to the door, and I just, because I hear him jabbering, I assume he's still going on about something.
Yeah, you walk up and he's. I mean, you can. I'm not going to stop you, but I wouldn't do
What?
any of what you're doing.
I heard you saying something. What is it? As soon as I got around the corner, you're talking about something. What is it that's going on?
Oh, you're touching me. Can you not touch me, please?
We were just talking before, and you wanted me to touch you.
Oh, I wanted you to put a key inside of me. That's very different.
Oh,
You're,
okay.
Someone is touching one of my walls.
My brothers went back to town, so I.
If your brothers are not here, then that is great. You should not be here either. Then that is grave distress. I mean, somebody else is here. Yes. Who's going up first?
Ulamog.
Yes, it's defo Ulamog.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going up? Are you going up all at once, or are you going up? Ulamog's going up, and the next person's going up, and the next person. Is that how we're doing this?
If we're trying to do stealthy,
Yeah.
probably that, and it's also one
Okay,
road.
so-
1-1.
Okay, so Ulamog, you climb, not with ease, but you make it up and over the top. Who goes after him?
I think I would.
Okay. So after Ulamog makes it to the top, do you signal Spike when you do?
I'll peek around to see if I can like see him through the gate.
I'd say you can see him like over the wall a little bit because he's standing like far enough back.
How does he look in this conversation? Is it going well?
I mean,
So Spike,
no. I
Yeah.
mean, I
So,
mean, I'd be
he-
completely honest, but honestly, like after the statement of like they're touching me, like what else is there to say? Like you can't exactly you're touching him, so
yeah.
honestly, like after that statement,
You
and-
look. You're like it's over.
Yeah, I
Okay.
look at him and I just
the
sort of
lock,
say, I'll be
the
completely
lock-
honest. Yeah, it is them. But
So the lock has a very like grave look on his face,
With
and
him.
he goes, "Oh, they're inside. I hope you didn't like them too much."
yeah,
Eh.
hey, Ulamog.
Yeah, I did it. Is that what Spike just said?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Ulamog. You're completely right. I should probably do something, shouldn't I?
You should have done something, before. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
help them now. I'm sorry. I told
I
you
know.
you can't go inside without
this
him.
is where I need to help them. And I book it around the corner. And I'm
As
gonna-
you get around the corner, River is cresting the top.
River, yeah. First of all, you're touching him. He kind of likes it. I wouldn't do that. Secondly, don't go in there. You're going to die.
What?
He warned us. I'm just letting you know. You need to get out of there. Get everyone get out of there.
Do I look behind me? Is there any immediate danger?
Yeah, because
Oh.
you didn't notice it immediately, but fog started seeping out of all the walls of the castle. You're now essentially surrounded by it.
Inside or outside?
The inside of the castle.
Okay.
River,
Yep.
you crest the top as Spike runs around the corner.
I'm just fully out
So-
of breath. I rolled
Yep,
a 7.
and you fall like onto the dais. What are those called? The
The-
walkway.
The deck.
Yeah, sure. The deck, the walkway. Into the fog that is so thick you can't even see Ulamog. But you can see very quickly a dash of light from up inside the tower itself, and a disembodied voice saying, "Who enters my sanctum?" I'm not home. Please leave a message.
We're looking for the master of the tower.
Beep. And then it goes, dink, and it goes, well, I'll hear about that later, and I guess I'll see you later too. But for now, and then it starts, that disembodied voice starts saying something like a spell component.
I'm climbing up.
You're climbing up. Are you gonna climb
Yeah,
straight over?
absolutely.
While it's
No,
okay,
as
you
he-
go over-
as-
Yeah.
No, as this like Megamind bull is going on, like I'm like I'm
Freaking out.
trying to go back down the rope.
Oh.
Like this is straight up like the
Um,
Megamind presentation scene, and I am not digging
I
it.
would like for you to
Alright, how about this? I see you coming down, and I'm trying to get up. I'm like, okay, cool. So are we running away at every hint of danger now? Is that who we are? The person who just, like, went across all of the oceans is now afraid to go over a wall.
What are we doing?
Why are we listening
Hey,
to him? We are getting
hey.
inside. We are figuring out what's
Trevor.
going on.
Trevor, how tall is that wall?
Whoa!
oh, it's like 12 feet.
12 feet?
Hold on, because the crystal was talking.
Yeah.
It utters something in a, I guess, draconic tone. I think everybody here's heard draconic before. And it says a phrase like "Luktai, Araktai, Lukmai, Valak." And when it does, Josh, a like ethereal rune appears before you. How many hit points do you have?
That's a terrible question to ask.
52.
You're dead. You fall over the side of the wall, out to where your brothers are.
Wait, he goes where?
Out to where you guys are. He essentially, this rune appears before him. It like scans him. It goes boom, hits into him. He immediately dies, falls backwards, and over the wall.
Dead?
Dead.
He's like passed out in front of me.
If by passed out you mean he has a rune seared through his flesh. Yes.
Oh, he looks like injured.
He looks dead.
He
Like-
looks very dead.
So like to
Okay.
the point of like it doubled my hit points and like no
I
death
have a-
saving throws.
I
Yeah.
have a question.
And yes, it's a real spell.
I have a
yeah,
Yeah.
I know what it is now.
I have a question. As a cleric, in my pouches, would I theoretically happen to have, I don't know,
A diamond or
a
300
diamond
gold.
worth 300 gold?
I mean, do you carry one to cast Resurrect?
I haven't used one this campaign, and I would
It-
hope that I would have at least one. But that's
I mean, you're level 6, so you can cast Resurrect. You know that's like a
Yeah.
fantastically strong spell and that you should be using it. I think you would have acquired one at one point.
I'm gonna take out my diamond.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna place it right on his seared chest, and literally just say, "Get the frick up!" and magic is just kind of burst out, and I'm gonna try and cast Revivify.
Is anyone else up on that roof?
Not anymore, I hope.
No.
Okay.
Get out! Out!
Yeah,
And I
as he
cast
like,
Revivify on him.
as he like explodes backwards over me, I just drop the rope. How far is it?
It's a 12-foot drop.
I drop the rope. I just fall.
Hey, Bosch,
Probably
do
right
you
in the
see any
bark.
minor damage
Hold on,
that?
let me make a dex save on that.
Make a
Oh, you
dex
fall
save.
on me. You
Yeah.
fall on me. It's a seven.
Nice. All right, both of you guys take a D4 damage.
Oh.
Does Revivify work?
Ah! Boom! Ah!
Hey,
Uh,
DM.
Yes.
Yes, thank God.
I believe so. There's no like saves or anything he has to do.
So,
He's
It
just
ju-
brought back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's at 1 hit point right now.
Yeah. You
Are we
saw-
sure Revivify works against that? That's a pretty big spell.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I
The
mean,
spell
it's
does
just-
not say cannot be revived.
Yeah, it's just a thing based off of the state of the person. Like, I don't think
Yeah, you
I
catch a
th-
creature that's died within the last minute.
No,
Creature
but I
returns
thought
back with the hit points.
He has died within the last minute, definitely.
well no, my
Qualifies.
my concern wasn't revivify, it was the other spell. Does it doing that much damage and insta killing me for
So-
full double health
Oh, you're
override the ability to
definitely
be
dead.
That would be the same as you
No.
losing multiple death saves. It just
Yeah.
speeds up the process.
Yeah, you just die.
Unless you incinerate, that's a totally
No,
different thing.
I could have done
That's
that way. We're not
100%.
doing it that way though. I like the idea of a rune blasting you backwards and killing you. It's a lot more fun.
cool.
Yeah, no, sure, you revivify. Yeah, you and wake up. You have officially died though. You did die. You saw the
Hey,
light, and there wasn't
hey.
much of it.
Don't do that again. Also, back the heck up from this wall.
I'm gonna need a hand after that one.
Move, move. I'm pushing people. Move. Get back right now.
I'm like
move.
crawling.
I'll
I'm
drag
dragging you
Ulamog.
across the floor. Move, move, move.
Yeah.
I'm moving like 60 feet back.
Ulamog.
You can kind of hear the lock like. Yeah, I said you can't go in without my master. Like around
Shut
the
up.
corner.
No key for you.
Oh.
Ulamog, what was it like on the other side? I've been
What the
through
hell?
it. Bro, hey,
Thankfully, to answer your question, Spike.
he's the
Thankfully,
only other person that's been through the same thing as me.
I do not wish to go back anytime soon.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I said multiple times, get down, and you said, but why would we do it if
I
it's
didn't
almost
say it.
such a minor dangerous thing on
walking
the
away.
other side? Yeah, that's right. You can walk away.
So, dead, now not dead person speaking. That hurt.
Yeah.
Let's wait for his master just to walk up. I'm gonna lay here for a bit.
Just walk up. He's gonna just show up and be good.
Josh,
He'll know where to find us. It's fine.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration for you.
I'm gonna cure
That
wounds
does
as well.
not do healing.
That does nothing.
That does not heal.
Oh yeah, that just gets rid of.
It's poison and other effects.
Learn your
yeah.
spells, eh?
Gosh, never mind. Never mind.
It's useful though.
I'm gonna do lay on hands. I'm just gonna give you what I got.
Which is
His
Give me what I
hands.
got.
I'm gonna give you
I'm
these
gonna give you what I
hands.
got.
I'm gonna give you these hands. 30. You got 30.
holy cow.
Nice.
It's a lot.
Yep.
And Albert's gonna fly down and nuzzle up next to you, and you get another 10.
Nice.
Sick.
You almost have
Well,
full. You do have the shape of this very intricate rune seared into your face and body, and your clothes are just kind of disintegrated because of it. So, there's that.
Can we not do reckless, dangerous things
I thought
without a little bit of planning?
this was fairly calculated. I was not planning to be.
It's a wizard's tower with a talking gate.
I wasn't
that told us
expecting.
not
I
to
was
go
not
in.
expecting home invasion security to the level of an freaking arch wizard. This is not normal magic. I was not expecting the tower to also be normal magic.
You're lucky to have me. Just saying, you're lucky to have me.
I am forever in your debt. Truly. Truly.
I don't want it. I don't want your debt. We need to move on before I get more pissed. We're not going over there until we find this wizard person.
Yeah, I guess let's find the wizard. And I'm gonna start doing some druid magic. I'm gonna abba boobity tree a speakery. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, druidic language is just a bad like Italian impersonation. Bobbity booey.
Oh man. That's wild.
Speak of the tree. I'm casting Speak with Plants, which imbues plants within 30 feet of me with limited sentience and animation, giving the ability. You're welcome, Trevor. Giving them the ability to communicate with me and follow my simple commands.
What
I
does
can question them
grass
about
sound
events in the spell's area within the past day. I guess the area is 30. So I'm trying to do it like right by the gate, basically. I'd walk over there.
Okay.
Getting information. I can also terrain, blah blah. They might be able to do other stuff. It doesn't enable them to uproot themselves and move about. But if I uproot them, it doesn't say anything about that. We're stealing a tree. Okay, that's all.
So, standing in front of the gate, I think you and your druid self can hear the rustle in the leaves and the creaking of the wood of the trees naturally just talking to each other. And you stand there believing it's like this beautiful practice as wind moves from one tree to another and you hear the soft movements and rustlings of their leaves and their branches touching each other. And then you cast this and the tree in front of you, this mighty birch goes, yeah, well, I don't know, like Frankie hasn't been talking to me lately. And then this birch next to that one goes, "Nyah, nyah, 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 nyah. I told you to ditch them. I told you get those roots out of there. You didn't listen to me. Yeah, well, you never. Something's weird.
Good lord.
What do you mean? Something's. I can hear you. Well, I can always hear you. There's nothing weird about it. There's nothing weird about that. And there's like a little sunflower that's just like screeching at the top of its lungs constantly.
Hey, over here.
And all the branches woof, and like to your direction. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? I don't know who the hell that is. Who the hell is that? Hey, hey, it's you. Hey, you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who the hell is you?
I made you talk. I'm sorry. I know it's a shock.
I never
To
said I
be-
wanted to talk. Your
I
friend, do you say you want to talk? I didn't say I wanted to talk.
look. I don't want to like force
That's a
you to tell
sunflower.
me. I'm gonna force him. Stop. They follow my commands. Have you seen a wizard guy or just a guy coming through here or felt
What?
him?
Whoa! What's it to you?
He just killed my brother.
and the Fran tree, scandalous! And its branches all go to the front of it. That's Wait! Fran, hold on. Your brother's right there.
Yeah, my other brother brought him back.
Alright, I don't see a problem here. He's alive. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You uproot a plant. You plant a plant. It's the same. He's fine.
Yeah, but like he tried to kill me. It's
yeah,
like-
people try to cut us down like what every day.
And you're not mad about that?
Never. Can't get mad. I'm a tree. I don't have emotions. Wait, now I have emotions.
Now you
I have
do.
lots
Now
of
you can be mad
emotions.
about it.
I'm angry.
That's good. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen a wizard?
What's that?
It's a guy, literally probably the only, like, maybe humanoid
The
came
Fran,
through here.
the other tree. Oh, the pointy guy. The pointy guy? The pointy. He looks like those little monsters that run all over you. The lizards? Yeah, the lizards. And they're going back and forth about lizards running up and down their
Sure.
trees. Hi. What do you want?
You make your Archmage Gizzard the Lizard Wizard.
He's not Gizzard the Lizard Wizard. I really should have made him Gizzard the Lizard Wizard, because Gizzard is the most powerful wizard there is.
Oh, true.
Yeah, the scaly one. He's nice. He walks through here sometimes and gives us like water and stuff.
Oh, cool. Do you know the last time that he came through here? Which way
I
he
don't
was
know,
going?
like a few days ago. What's a day?
Okay, you're a tree. Like, you know when the sun comes out and the sun goes away.
Yeah, but I have no concept of time.
Like, it feels warm and then it feels not
Why
warm.
would I have a concept of time? I'm a tree.
You're talking.
What's your
mean,
po-
yearly seasonal
You're
rings.
talking.
You know how you get, like, thicker over time?
Whoa! This is a weird town, and we're not all into that out here in the forest.
Huh. Okay, so it's been like a couple days. No one else has really come back.
Let me try the root network, okay?
Okay.
Let me see. And the tree goes. "Mm." Yeah, no one sees him right now. That's what I got.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Is there anything else I can
Somebody
do?
was going that way, and all the branches point, like, not towards the town, but like just south of the town.
Okay, but not out towards like the lake. That
No,
doesn't
out
exist.
towards the lake.
Okay, that would have been a bummer. Okay, like southward.
Yep, they all point up that way.
He's with
He
the
went up
great
to
tree in the
people
sky now. Well, thank you. Do you want me to leave you like this for a while, or do you want to like go back to? being trees?
Sure, why not? Sentience is cool. So, as I was telling you, get that guy out your roots. He's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And the sunflower's like, like pointing at himself.
You can talk, but no screaming.
Oh. Well, what's even the point then? I don't think I deserve to speak. Now he's a sad flower.
He was an existential flower.
I just casually walk by and pluck the sunflower. Just this is nice, and just keep walking.
You're not allowed to scream.
It's so cool.
You did.
River,
Okay,
this
come on.
is
We should get out of
beautiful.
here. They're gonna die in about 8 minutes, and you don't want to be around for that.
Why are you giving me this? Do you not like it?
Ayo!
Hey,
Same flavor.
it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Hey.
Okay. You said the wizard went south. If you, I don't know if you can hear it or not.
No,
You
we
can
can't
communicate
hear
with
it.
me
It's just,
and follow
it's
my
just
simple
you.
commands.
It's
It
just you
doesn't
yelling at a bunch of
specifically
trees.
say that they can't communicate with anyone else,
It's just that
So I don't
you
know.
understand them.
but they're definitely moving.
Yeah.
Oh, we see that, but it's you having a conversation with a tree.
Yeah, basically.
To
Like,
us, yeah.
I wonder if he's actually getting anything from this conversation.
Yeah, the wizard went that way. Hasn't been here for a couple days though,
Oh.
and
Oh,
no one
mine's-
in no other trees that this tree is connected to can see him.
I wonder if the nature is affected by the loop, just like everybody else.
Oh, that's a good question.
That
I
would
mean, we could ask
suck.
them if they remember yesterday, but they don't because they're inanimate. But
Ooh,
I did have that
M&Ms.
thought. Tonight we should like break something and see if it's not broken in the morning, because that'll show us whether it's like a
That's really smart.
Do I chop
time
down
loop,
a
Speaking-
small
memory loop.
tree or something?
Speaking of tonight, you're moving in tonight.
I'd say we go back to kind of brevity it. Go back to like the room we're staying. Whoa. Go back to the room we're staying in
I want to stay right
and
here.
just like break a chair.
I want to make camp right here, next to the.
You want to make camp
Wall.
right here.
Yes.
You want to make camp next to the place that you died at.
Yes, because if anything, if the loop continues as like, do I just wake up here, or do we go back
That's a
to where
good
the loop
question.
started?
That's a really
We
good
could
question.
just sleep in a different room and see if we wake up in another room. Don't
was- don't
sleep
sleep.
in the wilderness.
But what
There
if
was-
we could also
I
just
would
talk to the
like
trees again
for
and see
my
if they remember?
family to be
Ula-
safe in
Ulamog.
an establishment.
We can find the wizard, but there was a sketchy elven dude that I kind of needed to look into, but I couldn't because we had to leave towards this, and you almost died. So
He
Died.
did die.
He did die.
He
Oh,
did. I brought him
Kill
back.
Hunter,
This is-
Ulamog, 1.
Be safer.
hey, well done. It might be good to have.
Josh is a baller. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Might be nice to have a restful night. I really need to try and find this elven character and figure out what it is he was whispering about.
Fine,
It's not just like
We're
a
going
dude
back
at a
to town.
party.
We're going back to town. 100%.
fine. We'll go back to town.
No question.
Like-
we gotta be
y-
safe.
Yeah, let's. I mean, I'm coming back to town definitely. You're really fixated on this Elven dude.
It's just like in the middle of the party, like he was very focused on Cynthia, which I mean, like the bride, I understand, but like I don't know.
Well, I
Huh.
mean,
No,
we can
just-
help you look into it. By the way, for at least me and River, I think you do this too. We should kind of establish what kind of tone we're setting up for tomorrow, like what kind of things we're gonna be doing, so that I don't take spells that I'm never gonna use. Right? If we're gonna fight something, I'm gonna give spells that are gonna kill people. But if we're not, I'm not gonna take spells that are gonna kill people.
That is
You
a
know?
good point.
You could not take ceremony this time.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I'm not gonna marry them tomorrow if they ask. me.
I actually I kind of need that ceremony, depending on how that conversation. Depending on how
Oh,
the
right.
conversation with the elven
'Cause
guy
they need the
goes, I need to
feast.
figure out if he ends
Oh.
up at the thing afterwards. If you want, I can put on the ceremony. It's completely fine.
Yeah, you do it. You do it, Paladin.
Not. Why not?
I'll go ahead and keep healing word instead of ceremony.
Yeah.
Just in case I die over a wall again.
Oh yeah.
Um.
You know what? A great experiment. A great experiment. When we wake up tomorrow, I'll see if I have my diamond back.
I want my diamond back, diamond back, diamond back.
All right, we go back to town.
Yeah.
We go back.
What
to town.
time do you plan on waking up in the morning?
Whenever Albert wakes me up, which would be right before sunrise.
What time do you go to bed?
Are we doing anything with the elven dude before we go to bed?
Yeah, I guess we'll check the tavern for him. See if he's there.
Sure.
Barshoon was Mia that whole conversation
Yeah.
from when I walked away.
Yeah. No, I actually wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
something
Forgot about that.
over towards you.
Just to keep,
Yeah.
awareness.
I would walk over towards you before we would leave.
No, I'm gone.
Oh, like you're gone to the
I
town.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, he left a
Town.
long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
When it was
thought you
still
meant-
day. When it was still
I thought-
daylight out.
I thought you meant to like go
Nope.
to the side and like air out. Okay.
Nah, pretty much almost immediately after Ulamak was revived, I left.
What'd you do, Barshoon?
Are you back at town now?
I guess so. Yeah. But like
Okay.
in the intermediate time.
Oh,
Yes.
you are asking me, the player Matthew, what Barshoon did?
Sure, like a
Oh.
the Spark Notes. If it's
Probably just went to the bar.
involved. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if you did anything.
No,
significant
no,
you
he's not
wanted to say.
doing. Nope, nothing that I would need to ask, interact with Trevor about, part in particular.
On the way over there, River, I would hand you one of my daggers. I just pull it from the side. Could you do me a favor and just cut like right here on my arm?
Oh,
It's a
the
very, very, very strange thing. I'm just curious how this place affects us tomorrow. If I end up with a scar tomorrow, or if it ends up not affected at all. If I do it, it's gonna be harder to do it. Just do a quick cut, and I just like look away, my arm out.
Okay. I mean, I could just like
Cast Thorn Whip on him instead.
bruise you.
Cast Resonating Palm and kill him 2 days later.
Anything,
work?
anything that should show up
Ooh.
tomorrow.
So you guys returned to town. Barshoon was already in town. You went back to the tavern where they were kind of closing up celebration. It'd been a few hours. At the tavern, there were a few people there still. Some of which you have met, some of which you haven't met. And while you were there, you specifically noticed a younger lad, we'll say 15-ish, who wears monk clothing, and he has black hair, and he was kind of sitting by himself while everybody else was partying and drinking.
Is the elven dude in the room?
He is.
Ooh.
Well, this is when Barshoon is there. This is not when you're there. Barshoon got back
Hey.
before you.
Sure, let
Okay.
me. I'll grab a drink and go over to him,
Okay. So you sit at the table in the corner with him.
like an extra drink to offer him.
Yeah. and when you sound, he goes, "Oh, ooh, you got horns. Hi. I think you're. Are you looking for someone else?
I don't know, maybe just looking for someone. And
That's nice.
looks like I found you.
I'm right here.
Drink?
I'm sure. I'm a grown-up adult. And he pulls the drink to this. Looks yummy. Delicious.
Wait, Art. You're a child.
I am not.
Why
I'm
are you
tired
dressed up in monk robes?
of people saying that. It's
Oh.
it's for my job.
Where do you work?
Well, I mean, who are you?
My name is Barshun Temerity. Pleasure to meet you.
Jeremiah, but you can call me Jeremy. And he like puts out his hand to shake yours.
Do you usually like meet people by saying, "What's up, guys? It's me, Jeremy." I'm sorry.
Normally I do. When I'm in groups, I'm like, "What's up, guys? It's me, Jeremy, your boy, and I'm here to tell you things." But not today. I work at Luna Lumelin, the healing spring. That's why I wear these clothes.
Oh, a healing spring. Is that?
He looks
I-
like physically stunned. He's like, you came all the way to Darth and you didn't come here for the healing spring?
I mean, I was here mostly to check out the taxidermy, but plans got changed a little bit. Tell me about the healing spring.
Well, there's apparently a river of magic or something that used to flow, or still flows, or something. I don't know. Under where we are, and this old elven man had like dug down into the earth so that he can use it to heal people, and he set up like a little spa. So I work there with his grandson, Bellator. And you can see as he gestures from across the room, there's an elf that's dressed in a very similar fashion to him.
Run the place. How? What? How much healing does this spring give? Like, has it restored people to life? Is it like serious, or more like ailments and bad bruises?
We had someone come who no longer had their legs, and they walked out of here. Whatever magic flows into that river, it is potent, as the adults say.
Ah. I suppose if you work there, you've never really experienced loss? What is there to lose if you can be healed anytime you want?
Well, it doesn't. And he like pulls his little drink closer, and he's like, it doesn't bring back the dead.
Oh, have people come to try to bring back people they loved?
Yeah, and it doesn't work. And it'll never work. And if they're gone, they're gone. This kid stands up and he says, "There's nothing you can do to bring back the dead. And there's nothing you should ever do either. Thanks for the ale, Barshun." And he walks away.
I met Jeremy.
You met Jeremy.
Such a nice boy. Good old
Did we kick in the door at that point?
Yeah, the rest of the party bursts open the door with the "Hey guys, it's me, Jeremy, coming at you with another live video about pizza."
Yep.
Man, whatever
So-
happened to him?
I don't know.
Did he just go insane? Because that's what his videos are going towards.
I'll stand up when you enter. Grab another drink. I'm gonna motion to River towards another empty small table and put one drink down across from me and keep my drink in front of me.
Maybe bring everybody else with me. Or are you saying like? Just
I see that and shake my head.
I'll kind of
Just-
I'll
just-
see the mood and be like, "Hey, Spike,
Like
let's
I
go
raise
deal with the
two-
elven person.
2 cups.
Be right back.
I have 2 drinks.
Spike,
I
come
put
with
them down
me."
in
And I'm
front
like,
of
I like
seats,
look over.
and
I'm like,
and one of them.
I like looking
Hey.
at you.
You alright?
Okay. Is-
Not really. I almost pushed you up to your death.
That's okay. It's good.
It's not though. I would have pushed you up. That would have happened. Matthias would have had to choose one of you.
I mean, in the future,
I don't know.
because I can cast that spell too. But
I
look,
ju-
don't-
I don't know what to say. I don't know how I could have made a different choice, but I feel helpless. And I'm sorry for that.
Like I forgive you. I mean, I think the reason why we worked so well together for so long is that you would always push me into situations I wouldn't get into myself, and I was always there to keep you out of situations that you shouldn't have gotten into. So like it worked out. Like Riv Shun. We never came up
We
with
never really workshopped
Yeah.
that all the way out.
Yeah.
We need
River
to
and the-
go back and figure that out.
River and the Bee Man, Bees and Rivers.
I think Bees
Yeah.
in the Rivers was the most likely one,
Yeah, but there was only one of me, so it didn't really make sense.
you're right.
And also only one to be in your name.
There's only one B. Passion and temerity. Yeah, there's only one B. That was rough. I'll try not to push you into mortal danger as best I can.
I thanks. And look, I probably would have come back tomorrow morning, maybe. I don't. Should we kill someone here to find out if they come back? Probably not. I probably should not.
Just
say
have
that
Spike
out
shoot one of you guys.
Should
No,
kill a
not
creature.
us. A random civilian.
No, we should find something to kill. Like a
Yeah.
bird or a rat or something or Mark. But I don't know if it.
Or Mark? Who's Mark?
Mark with a C.
Mark Spector?
So there is no C. We've been over this.
with a K.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, no, you're right. We should figure that out. I don't. Well, I was recently told that. In the most. Well, apparently not in every case, but death is often permanent. So I don't want to go playing around with it with people
Who told you
who are
that?
important.
I mean, it's true, but like, who would just be like, "Hi, random stranger. Death is a permanent part of reality."
Apparently, there's a crazy strong healing. Well, essentially in this town.
Huh?
In addition to the exotic, I'm trying to think of the word. All I can think of is charcuterie, taxidermy, as well as
Exotic charcuterie.
exotic taxidermy. But it regenerates limbs and heals ailments, but it comes up short on raising the dead. So I I don't want to depend on always having an easy way out of death. If someone who's worked at a healing well all their life might have a little more experience than I do, a little more understanding of the importance of of life. Also, he was a kid in like monk robes, but he did say that he worked with this other guy, Bellator, in Elf around here.
Wait, was that the guy who just walked out? I almost hit him with the door on the way in when I kicked it open.
Almost.
Yeah, you kind
you
of did
didn't.
hit him in the shoulder. He
Oh,
was
snap.
maybe bleeding a little. I think he was running to the well though, so he'll be fine.
Oh, I hope he doesn't remember that tomorrow. Thanks. Yeah, let's not die.
I'll drink to that.
But no, thanks. Clinkety clink.
Are you drinking a glass bottled Gatorade?
Uh huh.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Looks like a big
thanks,
G
son,
on
birthday.
there.
You guys were going to talk to the elf, right?
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, Spike, I'm here to help you.
Just punch him.
I just sort of
Kill him.
talked
See if he
before we
comes
get
back
over-
tomorrow.
I mean, I kind of just want to know exactly who this guy is, because, I mean, it's just something seemed off, but I mean, he was just talking to the bride, so maybe it's nothing. I just don't want to be too questiony. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like based off of what I can do, we can kind of do this better if we organize it tomorrow.
Hmm.
Do you remember what time of day this happened?
Late morning.
Yeah, it was in the afternoon.
Mid-afternoon was when the
right-
ceremony
Oh.
started.
right after
Mid-afternoon?
That's
right
if
after
you're going,
the
like,
dinner.
remember though, just, are you going through with the ceremony again?
Yeah, it's entirely built off of if we do the ceremony. If I do the
Alright.
ceremony.
So
What time do you guys plan on getting up?
Right before sunrise.
Before sunrise?
Think.
What time do you plan on going to sleep?
now,
Yeah, after
like,
he
or
makes
like
that
a
statement,
good 8 hours.
Yeah.
sort of
Okay.
understanding that. Yeah.
I'll just say, hey, keep ceremony, and we'll plan on being here so we can follow that lead.
Yep.
But we should definitely go to sleep.
I don't know if you have the ability to create a zone of telling the truth, but
Let me see my wisdom and powers and my
I
get
do
in
pull out.
control of my connection to peace.
I do pull out the dulcimer and kind of get into
can.
a decompression mode and play with a 25 performance.
Ooh.
oh wow.
Ooh.
So, question.
Everybody's
That was
vibing
very
to
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
as the,
assume-
as the Proudmains clean up the rest of the tavern, and shoo out the few drunken townspeople who are left, everybody vibes to some dulcimer.
I assume Ulamog is sitting with us, me and Spike.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I'm
Uh,
just there.
Yeah, so I can take Zone of Truth, but are we gonna go try and fight something? Because either we're fighting something or we're figuring stuff out.
I think right now it's
Um,
just figuring stuff out. Personally, I think
Okay.
we have no actual direction of who to fight other than a crystal at the top of
We-
a tower that
If
One
we
shots.
if we wake up tomorrow and someone has the bright idea that let's go in the sewer today, and I was planned to figure out some stuff, I'm gonna say no. Let's do that tomorrow. All right. So I'm
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna remember to have my connection with peace give me some figure out stuff spells. So I ain't gonna do any damage to anybody. All right.
I mean, I did have the idea of the moment we wake up, running to that grate, Matt shatters it, I launch a fireball down there, and then we see what's there. After. That's one possibility.
genius 10 out
I
of
still
10.
can't get down there, but
You can
I'd
see
be
if it
game
lights
for to
up.
get a look.
Not Nicole. What's her name?
Janice.
Janice goes fishing. We could take her fishing pole.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So I'm good to sleep now that I know what I'm preparing.
I almost
Yeah.
feel like there's going to be another way down to the sewers, though, and especially if
Yeah.
we talk to the. I think eventually,
What
if we
man
talk
he
to
she said.
whoever is
Kit
the-
Proudman and Bellator were the
Yeah.
people she mentioned.
Yeah. And Bellator works for the old guy who like made the healing spray.
He is the grandson of, and he is the sole proprietor currently.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it. Then yeah, I think we go talk to Bellator because if anyone has a thing to the sewers, he probably does. And this healing spring is maybe something, and maybe he knows. No, he wouldn't know the wizard because no one knows. But maybe we can ask him.
Maybe he is the wizard.
Maybe he is.
So you guys head upstairs. Matt, you still just vibing for a bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody heads upstairs,
decompression for
start
me.
to do their rituals, gets ready to go to sleep. Matt's vibing. And the clock in the town starts to strike for 10 o'clock. And it bang, 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 bang. And right when it hits the 10th, bang! The ground shakes. All of the windows light up like a flare is being held outside of them. Everything becomes extremely bright. And it is now sunrise, and you're all waking up in your beds.
Huh.
So, like,
And you wake up to Kit Proudmane shouting the lyrics to Sonny and Cher downstairs. Babe! Oh, I got you, babe! Sweep, sweep, sweep!
Spike, check the cut on your arm.
I checked the cut to see if there's a scar.
The little cut on Spike's arm is gone. Also, the runic burns all over Olmoc's
Oh,
body are
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
I realized
The
after that
diamond.
statement that I never needed to do the cut.
The diamond within Matthias's pouch is there. But all your spells are the same from the day before! No, they're not. You get to pick new spells. each day.
Oh,
That'd
okay.
be that'd be
I have my
insane.
diamond back.
Yeah, but imagine if I just got you guys stuck with your same spells that you had the day you
That
That's so
would
cruel.
suck.
Man, it sucks to be a person who prepares their spells.
Yo,
Yeah,
for real,
why can't
right?
you- Why can't you guys just be warlocks? Seriously.
Why can't you just be underpowered spellcasters who have a little
Yeah.
ability?
Yup.
Why can't you just know 2 spells and that's it? Make it
Oh,
so much simpler.
God.
Uh,
I just
I
lay
think-
back down. Oh.
You feel rested. You feel like you took a long rest. You're healed up. Your spell slots are back. You're ready for the day. But there is no sleep, no dreams, no nothing between the clock striking 10 and you waking up precisely at, we'll say, 5:30 in the morning.
Huh.
Or you know what? Let's just say 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is easier.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's good to know that you can die, get revivified, and do it all again.
Yeah.
well, we,
Death
Yeah, we-
count 1 for Ulamog.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is the first
death of
death.
the whole campaign. Yeah.
And I guess 1 for everybody now. Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows if we
Do
just
we
die?
die every night? I checked my death count.
Your Twitch stream wasn't linked to your Streamlabs.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
you
the
didn't-
plugin
you
wasn't
didn't-
active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay,
it's
that
not
makes sense,
there.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess it's Bellator?
How about it's midnight too?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Because we're at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
So it's up to you guys.
Oh, it's midnight now in,
In
real
real
life.
life.
In real
Yeah.
life.
IRL. Yes.
No, it's
I mean,
not. It's 6 a.m. Silly.
If you want to immediately run and talk to Bellator, if you want to wait and then we pick back up Wednesday.
If we're playing Wednesday, I'd rather just pick up then. It's a good
Yeah.
pausing spot.
Yeah. And if we could like get on a half an hour or so before we
And
Actually,
discuss everything that
okay.
happened This
So that way,
Do all the intro stuff before.
because like sometimes we like plan for a time and we all get on at that time, but then
and then Josh shows up half an hour later because he was at a Christmas party.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not what I was gonna say. I was just gonna say we talk for a half an hour. But
Yeah, you're right.